Chapter 2 Remix isn't even 12 hours old yet, and we have had many huge NA team changes for trios, and the craziest team change so far has been Peterbot dropping both Booga and Cold to play with Pollo and Bolts, and this came as such a surprise because you would think he would still be playing with Cold at least, but that's not the case as he is fully dropping both Cold and Booga, and he's going to be going forward and playing with a new trio. And moving on from Cold is kind of insane to me. I know Bolts has been playing super insane as of late, and some people are even comparing him to Peterbot and Cold a lot, but I still feel as if Cold is just a better player. And also this trio change doesn't really make sense to me because Peterbot initially dropped Pollo for Booga because he wanted a Tarper and an IGL, if you guys remember. But I guess he no longer wants that, and now one of Peterbot, Bolts, or Pollo will have to be the Tarper in this trio. Now I definitely think all three of these players are more than capable of tarping, but to me this trio change is just kind of odd, especially if you look at it from what Peterbot did say when he initially dropped Pollo. So I'm not really too sure how to feel about this trio change. I really wish Peterbot, Booga, and Cold would have played the first Cash Cup this season together, since they are now set lobbies, and then figure out what they're going to do from there depending on how they performed in that Cash Cup. But either way, comment your thoughts on Peterbot dropping both Cold and Booga, and is now going to be playing with Pollo and Bolts moving forward. What do you think of that trio? Kind of feel bad for Rapid as well, as he's coming off his best season of his career so far, and he got dropped, and as of right now, he does not have a new team, and neither does Booga. So Rapid went from Bolts and Pollo and winning back-to-back trio Cash Cups, looking like the clear best trio in Fortnite, to basically having nobody to play with. As for Booga, he is also looking for trio as well, but Cold on the other hand, Cold will be playing with Ritual and Agers moving forward, and Ritual and Agers have done pretty well in trios so far. I think they got 3 top 5s in the 4 trio Cash Cups last season, so Ritual and Agers have been playing pretty well, and Cold is going to be playing with them moving forward. Don't really love this trio. I really wish Cold would have played with Acorn again, but who knows what the situation is with him and Acorn. Maybe they don't really like each other after dudding at the FNCS Global Championship. But speaking of Acorn, him, Ritual, and Agers obviously did split, as Acorn was playing with Ritual and Agers and they're now playing with Cold. And Acorn will now be playing with Kanata and Marrow, who played the last trio Cash Cup with Sphinx, but Sphinx actually dropped Kanata and Marrow. We'll talk about him in a minute. But Acorn, Kanata, and Marrow are now trioing together as well. And I actually do like this trio. I really like the combination of Acorn and Kanata. And with the buffed aim assist, maybe Marrow completes this trio and makes it really crazy. We all know how good Marrow is in trios. He's one of the best trio players of all time, if not the best trio player of all time. And going into trios, I think he's going to thrive, and I think this is going to be a very, very good team. And they're also landing a very good drop at Steamy Stacks. So I'm looking forward to seeing this trio. I think they're going to be really good. And back to talking about Sphinx. Sphinx actually dropped Kanata and Marrow to go play with Epic Well and Dukes. And honestly think from the beginning, Epic Well and Sphinx were going to be playing. So in the end, Epic Well and Sphinx do end up together, and they are going to be playing with Dukes. These are 3 pretty good friends, so it makes sense for these 3 to play. And I also think this could be a very underrated trio. Epic Well, also one of the best trio players of all time. He knows how to play trios, he knows how to win in trios, and he knows how to play the support role very, very well. Not the best IGL, but he doesn't have to IGL in this trio. Sphinx is going to be IGLing, and I think Sphinx is one of the better IGLs on NA. So I think this is going to be a very, very good team. And then a trio that I've been talking about that I think might be splitting. Clicks, Muzz, and Rise will be continuing to play for OG. And I believe they're going to be playing the first 2 trio Cash Cups this season. And then Muzz is going to be going back to OC as he has to renew his visa. And he's going to be there until that gets renewed. So we're going to have to see how this trio plays. I definitely think this trio might split after another bad performance if that happens. But I do think this is going to be a very good set lobby trio team. Because when this trio first formed, I said I really liked it and I hope they do well, and I think they will do well. So I think they're going to be a lot better in set lobbies than they were in the top 198 format. But overall, we have some crazy new trios. Comment down below which is your favorite new trio. Do you like the trio of Peterbot, Pollo, and Bolts, or Cold, Ritual, Agers, or Acorn, Kanata, Marrow, or Sphinx, Epic Well, and Dukes the best? But moving on, if you guys are wondering what tournaments we're about to have this season and also when they begin, I posted that video last night, so make sure to check out that video. I went over everything you need to know for this season. I'm also going to have that video in the end screen, so if you guys just want to stay tuned to the end, you can click it from there, or just click my profile and go watch it now. But as always, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel to always be caught up to date on everything Fortnite competitive related, like these crazy trio changes or any other tournament news that we might have for competitive. And also, if you enjoyed this video of me going over the new trios, make sure you guys drop a like on it as well so it gets pushed out to more people. But that's going to do it for me in this video going over the trio changes we have today. And you can probably expect more trio news videos just like this one, because I bet this is just the beginning on an A. We still have a lot of people looking for trio like Booga, Rapid, and even more really good players. So we have to see what's going to happen with a lot of players, who they're going to play with. We're probably going to see some more team changes and some teams switching up players. So make sure to stay tuned for more videos just like this one. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.